Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and we are going to be talking about some first date do's and don'ts, and this is part of my feminine tactics that you can use to kind of help you get asked for that second and third and fourth date, and for a man to take you serious, and for you to not mess this up. I mean, this is like a job interview, guys. You don't want to really mess this up. This is some tips that I have learned along the way. I've definitely made a lot of these mistakes and the things that I have learned from. So these are some tips that I just want to pass along to you ladies. So the first things first is that you want to be presentable. Yes, ladies, it is very important to put on makeup on the first date. I've seen this conversation go around where some girls are like, oh, I don't need to wear makeup because da da da. No, men are visual, and you just want to come off and let him know that you are well put together and you are polished. It's just like a job interview, you know? You want to come and put on your best face. You know, you don't want to just be too relaxed. You don't want to be too comfortable. You want him to come with his P's and Q's, so you come with your P's and Q's. Therefore, you need to put on makeup. You need to put on some, you know, don't go out and do like drag queen face per se, but like a natural beat like this is just nice and presentable. You can wear this type of look for dinner. You can wear this type of look for a picnic date or whatever. Maybe not the red lipstick, but you just don't want to be too dramatic, but you want to be put together, ladies. It is so important. Another thing is that you want your nails and toes done, especially if they are going to be out. You want to make sure that you look well polished and that you take care of yourself. You don't have to have long nails. I have short manicured nails, my real nails, and they are polished and clean and nice and cut. So I would definitely just say, just make sure you have your nails done. And if you are last minute finding yourself not able to get your nails done, go get some press on, girls. He's not gonna know the difference. And make sure your toes are either put away or done. Period. Also, another thing, I've heard this from an older guy, is make sure your eyebrows are plucked. I think a lot of men, well, I'm not gonna say a lot of men, but I have heard in the past that a man looks at your eyebrows, and if they are not done, he's gonna think everything else ain't done, if you know what I'm saying. Also, just some nice little lashes as well. You just want to, like I said, you want to just make sure you are put together and you're putting your best face forward. Now, you want to make sure when you dress, you want to dress something that's very feminine, that's very fitting to your body. No baggy clothes, no big clothes, no sporty clothes. You just want to make sure that you have something that's cute, feminine, something light. I would recommend, you know, a dress, a nice bodycon dress, or especially if you're going out for dinner, some heels, some nice shoes, or whatever. You don't want to wear anything that's too revealing, like where it comes off as kind of slutty, because you don't want to give the wrong impression to him. That, you know, that's what type of night you guys are going to be having. Of course, you want to wow him, but you just don't want to be too much. And as in too much, you don't want to wear a dress that's like you're always having to kind of like tug it down too much, or, you know, you're trying to pull it down, or your boobs are kind of exposed. And make sure you're wearing the right size. It's not cute to be wearing clothes that's either too big or too small for your body type. Just make sure you understand what your body type is and what is flattering to your body type. The only reason that you should be wearing pants if that event and somewhere that you are going is going to require you to wear pants or shorts. Like if you're at a picnic, just if you can't find like a fluffy, you know, nice little park type of dress, then maybe some nice shorts or whatever. But when you're going out to dinner, try to avoid wearing pants. You just want to make sure like you wear something that's very fitting. Like I said, men are very visual. Tip number 3, you always, ladies, you want to smell good. And I've said this previously in my other video. You want to smell, like, you want to just make sure you don't smell cheap. And you want to make sure that you have on a perfume that is fitting for your body chemistry, because that is going to stand out to that man. Just like it stands out to you, it is going to stand out to him. So yeah, you always want to make sure you smell good. And ladies, please take a shower before your date. I don't understand how you can run around all day and then throw on a dress and then go. No, make sure you take a shower. Make sure you polish yourself up. Make sure you put on lotion everywhere. And what I like to do, I like to use jojoba oil on my skin, especially black skin or dark skin or brown skin or whatever, because it glimmers like in the light. So just make sure that your skin is well taken care of. That is so important. I can't emphasize that enough. I don't understand how you can go on a date without taking a shower. Even if you're not trying to do anything, it doesn't matter. Take a shower, ladies. Put on some nice perfume. Put on some scented or nice lotion that is combined with your perfume, or just put on some lotion that's moisturizing, and make sure you are looking well polished. The fourth thing, be on time. There is nothing more disrespectful than having a guy sit and wait for 20 minutes and you told him you were going to be there at that time and you are not there. Therefore, if you are running late or something happened where your time or traffic or whatever, call him up, text him, tell him where your location is, say, hey, I'm so sorry, there's traffic, there's this, there's that, I am on my way and I'll be there at this time. Just make sure you communicate with him and don't just show up and just to show up. Like, that is so rude. 5 minutes late, that's fine. Just make sure you communicate with him that you are going to be a little bit late, like a little bit late to whatever event or place you are showing up to. Tip number 5, put away your phone. This is probably the most important tip, and I wish I would have brought it up to number 1, but put away your phone, ladies. You know how many times a guy have told me on a day that they are so surprised that I am not on my phone. Do not be going around taking too many pictures. Don't be scrolling through social media. Like, that is so disrespectful, because basically what you're telling this man is that you're not interested into getting to know him or interested into what he has to say. So it is just so important for you ladies to put down your phone, put it away. Don't have it facing down on the table. Have it put away in your purse. Have the ringer on in case if you are needing a phone call or need to take a phone call, you know, let him know ahead of time. If you need to check in on your child, let him know ahead of time. But do not just be on your phone just because, like, it screams disrespectful and it just looks very immature. And real women, they put their phone up. They don't need to be attached to the phone. Be a human for that moment and actually get to know the person that's sitting in front of you. Please put your phone up. It's going to impress him that you were not on your phone. Number 6, give him your undivided attention. Speak less, listen more. Kind of pick his brain, kind of get to know him a little bit. You don't want to over talk and you do not want to overshare. Don't give too much details about yourself. These are things that he slowly needs to learn about you, and not be so forward on the first date. Also, another thing, do not order messy food. You do not want to order anything that's going to smear your makeup or get all over your face or drip onto your clothes, something that's greasy, something that's gonna make you burp and gassy and bloated. Like, try to avoid those foods as much as possible. Nobody's saying that you have to eat a salad and be cute, but just be aware of what you are ordering, especially if you're ordering like a burger and stuff is just like falling out of the burger and it's just really messy and it's getting all over your hands and dripping down your arms. Like, that is not cute. You don't want to do too much. Also, be aware of what's in your teeth. Like, if you know that you get stuff in your teeth or you're eating something that can possibly get in your teeth, just kind of just make sure you don't have anything in your teeth while you're talking, because there is nothing more embarrassing than talking to somebody and you just got that, like, that one little spinach just sitting right there and that's all he's staring at, and just thinking like, wow, this girl is just... she's got the spinach in her mouth. Another thing, do not talk with a full mouth. Like, that is not cute. Do not smack and do not talk with a full mouth. If he's asking you a question, just, oh. And then answer it. You see how I did that right there? Just, oh. And finish eating. Don't talk with your mouth full. Don't be like, no, that's not cute. That's not cute. And don't smack. If you know that you have a bad habit of smacking, do not order foods like me. Like, I start smacking if I'm eating spicy food because it's spicy and I'm like, oh my God, like, it's too hot. Like, if the food's too hot for me, it's too spicy for me, I'll end up kind of, you know, so I try to avoid things that's too spicy, or like spaghetti or something that's going to be having me slurping my food and just getting messy once again. Also, another thing, when you order drinks, I was always told 2 drinks maximum. But for me, I'm kind of a lightweight, especially if I know I didn't eat that much. I'm going to get 1 drink, depending on what type of drink that is. I'm going to get 1 drink, because when you tend to drink too much, you have a higher chance of oversharing, talking too much, letting him know things that you probably wouldn't even want him to know on a regular basis without drinking. But when you tend to drink, you kind of like talk and you kind of think it's funny in the moment, when really you're just sharing way too much about yourself, and you could be embarrassing. I have definitely said things where I was drinking a little too much and I revealed something about myself, and I'm like, ooh, maybe he shouldn't know that about me, like, you know, too soon. So yeah, just drinking too much on a first date is not good, because you want to be aware of your surroundings and make sure that the conversation is flowing in a very mature way, and that you are actually getting to know this person and letting them talk, and not you blabbing about your life because you had too many drinks. Now, ladies, it is okay for you to pick his brain, but do not grill him about, where are we going? What do you want? You know, it's okay to pick his brain and see what he wants, but on a first date, we don't need this to be a grilling session. This does not mean to be, I want to be married by this time. I want to have kids by this age. My biological clock is tick. Like, that is not cute. You don't need to talk about that. You don't need to talk about his ex. You don't need to talk about, you know, certain things that just, it's the first date. It should be light and fun. You should just even see if you guys are vibing together. That is what the first date is all about. Also, just make sure you're having fun and smile a lot, laugh, you know, just be light about everything, and just make sure that you are being good company and that he is good company as well, especially if you are enjoying the date so far. Also, another thing that is so important, when he asks you, sis, when he asks you, what are you looking for in a man? Do not answer that. Do not answer that. No, he should not know what qualities you are looking for in a man. What are your boundaries? Because like I said before in my previous post and past, that men will shape shift themselves into that person to get what they want from you. That is for you to decide if he fits into your criteria, not him. That is for you to decide, and that is your business. So either you can be like, oh, I don't know. Or what I like to use, I'm not sure, but I'll know when I find it. That is what I like to use. I'm not sure, but I know when I find it. And that is very true. Like, I don't know, but when I find it, I'll know. Also, just towards the end of the date, make sure you wrap up a date. Wrap up the date. Don't stay too long. You know, try to avoid kissing him. And if you do end up kissing him, because sometimes it happens, especially if you had such a good time and a good date, just let it be a kiss, a peck. Don't let it be a full-blown makeout session. Don't invite him back to your house. Don't go back to his house. End the date how it is. Thank him for the day. And just, you know, tell him that you appreciate everything and that you had a good time and that you look forward to more dates in the future with him. Okay, ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. If there was anything that I have missed, go ahead and comment below some dating first date tips that you would like to give the ladies below. Let's start a conversation. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like and share, and put your ladies on game, because we're trying to level up, guys. We're trying to level up. And if you know anybody that's going on a first date, or you just want to take these tips for yourself, just go ahead and share it with your friends and just put them on game. All right, guys, thank you so much. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me at Brittany Nashay. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below or message me on Instagram. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.